Hey there, welcome back to Angry Bird. I'm just going to make a video because I feel like in my life, there's like a kind of like a state of depression occurring within myself because I am not, I've been given some gifts, okay? We all worked hard towards certain things. And one of the things I really work hard on is trying to understand, right? I've managed for years and years and years and years and years. And one of the first things I was taught was always to try to understand the situation. Seek to understand what's going on first. Hear everybody. Then, after you've heard everybody, kind of be like the judge at that point. Never judge on the first thing you hear. Listen to everything first. And it's a gift because people don't do that shit. They never do, man. They just react. They get something. They confirm a bias, and then they react. And I am no better than that. I do the same shit. But the difference is anything I've reacted to, anything, if I've overreacted, then once I got all the information, I retract from that position. I don't stick with it. It's pointless to stick with something you know is wrong. So I've been given the gift to really have that seeking in my eyes, seeking to understand what's going on, man. And so with that gift, I'm able to pull things apart and put them back together for some reason. I just understand what I'm seeing, how they connect. I don't know why I know that. I just do. The gifts I was given also is the motivation. I know pain is temporary. I know the physical, after I beat myself up today, I know this body of mine will recover. So I'm able to push myself to limits that other people around me don't, because they don't have that same mindset that this is all temporary, man. They give up. They throw in the towel. And I don't. I just kind of keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's why, like, people kind of cling around me in work environments because I am the leader in a work environment. I just am. It doesn't matter if I'm the employee, the boss. It don't matter. I'm the leader. Like, people will always look up to me with my effort, my honesty, and the things I do. So there's a motivation I have that a lot of people don't have. And I can't expect people to have that. Do you know how off the charts my motivation is compared to people? It's insane. And so that is a gift compared, okay? There are people that have my gift that demand others people to work as hard as we do. It's you can't. People can't. I've physically seen people unable to keep up time and time and time and time again. Even athletes can't do it because there's a mindset to continue. And when you don't want to continue, you will find the fucking excuse, make it, and then not continue. My gift is to see that I'm trying to make an excuse, eliminate it, and finish the job. So people love working around me because I'm efficient and I just will get it done. If you know I'm on your team, you know the job's getting done. That's just how it is. So my mindset right now is in a state of depression over this whole situation between MAGA, the Democrats, the people that are waking up, but they're not really talking because they're embarrassed, right? They've been lied to and they've been attacking the other side, and now they realize that they're hoodwinked. It's kind of hard to own that one, man, especially after you see everybody's lives around you getting wrecked. It's a little hard to come out and go, okay, guys, yeah, I did vote for this, but damn, will you forgive me? It's a little hard for these guys to come out, so I'm depressed because I know they would probably like to. They probably would, but they really are embarrassed, man. There's an ego there. To vote for Trump and to stick with it, man, there's an ego there. So I'm a little depressed because I know these guys are coming out and they ain't getting nothing but fuck yous, and And probably rightfully so, but that doesn't help nobody. That doesn't help the situation. That makes the guy saying fuck you feel better. So I'm just, I see things and I'm just like, God damn, guys. Will we ever learn? Will we ever learn? They're just fucking humans, man. They're no different. MAGA really is no different than a trans. Because they grew up in an environment that they could not escape. They are no different than a Palestinian, man. They were in an outdoor prison, an economic outdoor prison with an education bubble to keep them in it. They are no different. When you understand, they're no different. And I'm depressed because people don't see that shit. They don't. They don't see the human side of it. They only see the people getting hurt and they want to blame. And maybe rightfully so. Blame them. They're the ones that voted for it, sure. But do you know why they voted? Do you even understand what's going on? Or are you just reacting to it? And then the Dems, I mean, how do you sit at night? How do you sleep at night? If you're Jamie Raskin, Jasmine, okay, and Bernie, I know you sleep at night. I know you do, because you went out there and you swore an oath and you are defending that oath, man, with every fiber of your being. You're out there swearing an oath, right? And then you got a fucking bloke like Chuck Schumer out there pretending to fight. Oh, you are in the Dems that attack him get attacked by other Dems, as if we can't call out our own party, as if we are like Trump, right? And, when Trump people call out Trump, they get attacked. So when our people call out our people, we get attacked too? Fuck you, Democrats. You are no better. You're no fucking better. Objectively speaking, you're no fucking better. When you are going to attack people criticizing people in the party. What is that? So there's a part of me that goes to these protests knowing I'm on the side of less evil. But make no mistake, Democrats are evil, man. There's evil within that party. There's money fucking clenching fists, drenching with fucking greed in that fucking party. There's CPAC money in that party that fucking has our ties to bombs in Israel. So make no fucking mistake, your hands are fucking dirty. And if we're going to call your shit out, you cannot attack us. Fuck you too. I will call you out all day, Chuck. I will call you out all day. Everybody's sitting on the fucking bench watching it happen. Fuck you guys. You're getting paid with my money. I'll criticize you all fucking day. You guys had trifectas and couldn't get it done because you have hacks that have money lined fucking pockets, you bastards. So don't say your fucking hands aren't fucking dirty. They're dirty. You're just as fucking bad. Just because you ain't got a Trump don't mean you're fucking clean. All these policies for the last 40 years, you have signatures all over them. The ones that fleece the middle class. So don't fucking fuck with a guy like me when I criticize somebody in the party. I have every fucking right to criticize every one of you motherfuckers. Outside of a handful that really fight. The quiet ones right now, you don't even belong. You can write all the laws. You can do all the shit we need when times are normal. Well, these ain't normal times. You need to step the fuck aside and get fighters in there. Because these guys ain't fucking around. They're locking up judges. And I'm watching you guys write letters with powerful words. Fuck off, Chuck. Fuck your powerful words. People are getting grabbed, motherfucker. What are you doing about that? Writing letters? God damn, man. You are a useless piece of shit, if you ask me. You just are. The guys out there fighting, Bernie rallying up the troops, Waltz rallying up the troops, Jasmine out there speaking truth to power, fucking fighting this shit is where it is at. Another thing that fucking just irks the fuck out of me is we have our own bubble. We are not adding to our bubble. You're fucking blind. If you're a Democrat and you're in a social network right now where we're all speaking the truth, we all know what the fuck is going on, right? We are getting the fucking stories out there, right? Sure, except it's only bouncing off our own fucking walls. We are not getting the message out, man. The message that's getting out there that's waking people up is the financial fucking pain of it. So we have, I'm just looking at our own situation and I'm just seeing it like we are not adding to the youth. Go to a fucking protest. Go. Look for the 20s in there, the 20-somethings. Now, they're Palestinian 20-somethings, sure. And there's going to be immigrant 20-somethings, sure. But look for the white people. Look for them. And you'll see the old folks, and you'll see some folks with families, and of course, all the trans and gay LGBTQs are out there. But where are the rest of the white folks? You see, I see it, man. I see it. We are not adding to our fucking ranks. What's adding to our ranks is the pain of the economic situation. Tesla, fucking, and Elon fired a bunch of people. So that we're out there protesting dealerships, right? We're protesting, they're not selling cars. So what are they doing? They're in there back dealing in the government, gonna fucking put cars like for taxis, right? Trying to save Tesla because we ain't buying his shit. Nobody across the world is buying that shit no more. And so we're sitting there watching this corruption unfold. He's out there in departments closing cases against himself. That's killing people, literally killing fucking people. And he's trying to sell, well, a certain amount of killing's okay. It ain't, nobody could drive perfect, so it ain't perfect. Well, then why the fuck would we use it, man? Why would we use technology that's no better than driving ourselves? Does that make any fucking sense? You might as well be a DUI driver with that thing in control because you're driving through walls. You're driving into white objects. That shit's killed people. And they're out there fucking cutting the investigations so they can get that shit on the fucking books and in our fucking faces where we're out there getting killed by it. They're gutting every fucking thing you can think of. The Department of Education, everything that makes us safe, everything that educates us, everything that gives us proper information is under attack. They're kicking people out that are telling the truth. They're attacking places that are telling the truth and not bending the knee. And we're in a bubble that isn't getting anybody in it. We're not knocking on doors. We're not organized. We got one or two solid protests that continue on and on and on. But that's it. That's it. And those protests keep getting bigger, so it gives me hope. But man, we are already 100 days in. There ain't much time, and a part of me just sees it. It just sees it. The Democrats are not collecting people, man. They're fucking saying fuck you to every red hat that's coming out. They're fucking saying, they're turning an eye. Half of us are turning an eye to the Palestinians. And then we're not getting anybody young. So what the fuck are you doing? If you're a guy like Chuck, or any of these blokes, or if you're in the bubble, what are we doing to fix this before the 180 days is up? Before we're at gunpoint? We already are under attack. You can't say we're not. They're arresting judges. They're grabbing U.S. citizens and moving them to prisons and deporting U.S. citizens now. Doesn't matter if they're two. The 2-year-old can't defend himself. And they just grab a child and say, fuck you, and you're out. The cruelty's off the charts, man. It's off the charts cruelty time. And they are literally attacking people that are reporting the cruelty of it. And they're selling that the cruelty is okay because these people are criminals. And there's no due process, and they get to make up the crime the next day. And there's people out there, we're just not collecting nobody, man. I see Trump flags going down everywhere I drive. Boom, 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 boom. They're all coming down, man. Left, right, left, right, left, right. You don't see it because you're not me, and you're not in the state of Ohio, and you're not driving around the areas I drive in, but that's fine. I'm telling you, they're coming down. I'm telling you, they're waking up. I'm telling you, they're fucking feeling it now. They don't know what the fuck. And you have to realize, if you're in that situation, What choice do you have now? Okay, if you start talking within your own group, you get attacked. You go out to the other side, they're telling, fuck you, you traitor, like whatever we're doing. What choice do they have? They're just going to go right back into that bullshit. Because everywhere they're turning right now, they're getting hate. Sure. And like I said, they probably deserve it, but it's not helping. You have to understand what will help and what won't help. And when you're a Democrat out there saying, don't attack us, you ain't fucking helping. You're not. You're literally being a Trumpian for the Democrats. And you're an idiot. Straight up. You're a fucking idiot. You say what's on your mind and move on. This might not be a good idea to be attacking Democrats right now. Might be a play. But saying, you guys are hurting us, you guys are this, that, so you need to stop. Look, man, you got to understand, you don't see every fucking thing. You don't. And if you're not going to let people voice, you still won't fucking see everything. And if you understand what they're saying, then why the fuck aren't you saying it? So you can't critique it. You cannot let the critiquing of our government only be towards fucking MAGA. You're a fucking idiot if you think that's okay. So I'm sorry for this long rant, but I just don't know that I'm gifted the charisma to lead this shit, really. I don't think so. I'm a fighter. I'm a guy that will speak truth to power. I will try my best. I will voice. But there's people out there, I see them talking every day. I watch their fucking videos and I see them. They have more than me, man. They have higher charisma. They're straighter talking. They don't get as distracted. And I couldn't do a debate, man. The ADHD would just, like what I'm saying. I have the charisma. I know what I'm saying. But in a 30-second clip, can I really fucking communicate it, man? I don't think I could. There's blokes out there that are doing it right now and have the charisma and honesty to do the job. But they're out there like, nah, I don't want to stick my neck out. Nah. And it's fucking off the charts, man. Like, that's where I'm just like, fuck, guys, is it really up to me? Don't put it up to me, man. I'm participating already. Don't let me lead it. I don't know what to do outside of showing up. I'm super busy, man. I got so much shit going on. I'm super busy. If it paid me to do it, then I would switch and just do that full time. But it doesn't pay. And it's a fight I have to do, but how, man? You only have so many hours in a day. How do you do it? So part of me is depressed knowing there's guys out there with full fucking time that are able to lead the charge, organize the troops, and won't do it. And there's a bloke like me that has barely any time. I want to lead, I want to do it, but I can't. It's not enough. If I do one thing, I sacrifice everything else. And if I sacrifice everything else, what am I fighting for? So, there's a depression setting in where I just see things unfolded. And that we, as Americans, are fucking going to have to learn the hard way. We really are going to be 1933 Germans learning the fucking hard way. You don't let them grab judges and not hit the streets. What the fuck? The 20-somethings are out there spinning their wheels, working. Everyone else is blind. The fucking Fox News is selling it as patriotic. And our bubble ain't collecting people. Do you see what I'm seeing? Or am I just that guy that has it so fucking wrong? What information am I missing, man? You tell me, please. Help me, man. Help me understand what information am I missing? Because the economic pain is coming. There's no stopping. I don't give a fuck what the news tells you. The numbers show there ain't nothing but economic pain coming. So, where are we except getting more people in the group through pain? Because we weren't getting them through communication. And then, will it be enough in time? Will it be enough? And where's our leader, man? Where's the guys out there taking the charge? Why don't I know them by name yet? We are 100 days in, man, to a fascist fucking nation here. Authoritarian state. We're there already, man. We're there already. They're just trying to eliminate the dissent and the judges and the lawsuit. They're just eliminating shit at this point, man. We're already there. And I just don't see where our leader is. I see bickering and I see, a handful. And then I see Chuck Schumer writing a fucking letter, man. The leader of the Senate. Literally, like, isn't he not one of the most powerful fucking Democrats in the country? They're locking up judges and he's writing letters. I'm just saying. That ain't the fucking play, man. And if we're not going to collect the young are coming for us, man. That's who they're sending. The radicalized, crazy, lunatic young who think they're doing God's work, man. They have no idea. They're just committing crimes and being criminals. They got no fucking idea they are. I promise you that. They don't see it. They're radicalized. They don't fucking see it. So, anyway, it's just a thought, guys. I really wish someone out there smarter than me, man, would really explain where I got it wrong. What angle am I missing, man? On the economy, what angle am I not seeing? Because I don't see anything that's stopping this snowball of fucking catastrophe, okay? And then what's stopping this authoritarian from grabbing us now? They're locking up judges. What's stopping it? We're not hitting the streets. The only thing these people are scared of is us. And we're not out there making them afraid. So what is stopping it? Show me the angles, guys. Please help me. My mindset is really, like, it really is in a state of, like, awe. And at the same time, it's entering that depression state where it's like the outcomes in my head are all negative. There's nothing we're doing right at this point. Nothing. Sure, there's guys protesting. Sure, there's people like getting something done. We're doing something. Of course, we're not doing nothing. But what I'm saying is we're not doing the right things at all. We're not. We are playing into their hands right now. And that's how I see it. We're playing into their hands. Because we're too afraid. The real people out there, the ones with the real fucking power, with the money, with the voices, with the charisma, with the attitudes and mindsets that everybody's gonna fucking listen to and follow. Not some bloke who does fucking service, but real fucking like guys that, you just get the influence by, your name alone. None of them are talking. Like, not the way I see it needs to happen right now. None of them are sticking their heads out because they know they're going to get arrested. But that's the thing. Somebody has to get fucking arrested. Somebody else, not a judge, somebody else. Some other people have to get harmed. And nobody wants to be harmed. You have to risk it, man. Because when people start seeing the harm is when they come out. And when we're out there protesting in large groups and stuff, that's what scares them. But what gets people to those fucking crowds is harm being done, man. And we are showcasing harm in a bubble that ain't getting anybody else. And then everybody worth listening to that people aren't sticking their heads out to get harmed. What outcome is there that it isn't them with boots over our faces? What do you see? And I try not to be that downer because I know tomorrow this can all be turned around. Right now. We all show up tomorrow and it's over. Game fucking over for these blokes. The power of the people is the power of the people. We have the power. The people just aren't showing it. That's all it is. We're just not showing it. And then we're not gathering our troops. We're saying fuck you to the ones over here. We're leaving half that group out over there. And We're just like all over the fucking place, man. We are not collecting. We are advertising we're better. That's it, man. And it's a fucking damn shame. It's a fucking damn shame. When we have this opportunity to right all wrongs, right now, right the wrongs of all of our history, right now. We can right the wrongs for our Native Americans. No, it will never leave the history books, but we can treat them equally, man. They can be included equally. We can right the wrongs with African Americans. They will never erase the history, but they can be equal, man. We can right the wrongs against the LGBTQ community. They can be equal. This is all about equality. It always has been. So do your job, do your part, be the guy that's doing something about it, man. Because you don't want to know the shit I know. If you don't know history, right now is probably a good time to either fucking not scare the shit out of yourself and not pay attention at all, or if you have any concerns of what the future might look like, yeah, it might be time to pick up a history book and spend the next couple fucking days looking at shit. Because every outcome is pain and suffering from here. There is no outcomes that don't include this. So, how far are you going to let it go before you welcome in red hats into your fucking group? You welcome in the Palestinians. You welcome in every fucking group. Equally, under the same banner of rules. You cannot let money influence your thought against the Palestinians. They're being genocided before our eyes with pictures to prove it and stories to prove it. You can't make the shit up. They're being genocided. Half of us decided Israel, the government, had to defend itself. The other half is like, what the fuck? This is too much, too far, no way. That's the problem. That's why they're always split in our protests. They're always going to be in a different group because half of us are saying we're going to turn an eye to it. That's bullshit, man. If you're a Democrat and you're turning a fucking eye to genocide, that's bullshit. You might as well be fucking a goddamn person handing out measles blankets. You're no fucking better when you turn an eye to that genocide. You're no fucking better. So we have to include everybody, or we will not make it. We will not fix this before it's too late. And when it's too late, we'll still fix it, but a lot more of us are going to die. A lot more people are going to be harmed. And, most likely I'll probably be one of them because I'm one of the ones vocalizing. You cannot allow dissent when you're lying all the time. When you're lying all the time, everyone has to lie together. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to get everyone to lie together so everybody don't know no better. And so a guy like me ain't going to make it because I'm speaking against it. But when we're all in this fucking world where we're not fixing it yet, we're not rising yet, and we are literally on the brink, we may not make it. We have to accept this, that we may not make it without letting them go to full-on fucking military in cities. And then we'll start fixing it. And that is a lot of people dying. The economic pain is already going to kill people. The measles and all these other fucking outbreaks and shit are going to kill people. The fact that FEMA isn't going to help people in disasters is going to kill people, man. We're literally letting people die so people can profit more. And that's the world we're going to accept. It's outrageous, man. It's fucking outrageous. And if you can't see that, you can't be the guy saying fuck you to a red hat right now, then you, to me, have every right to do that, but you are still a problem in this fucking movement we're trying to do. If you are that Democrat out there that is with Israel and thinks, that government should drop bombs and wipe them the fuck out and move them the fuck on and be done with it, you are no different than a guy handing a fucking blankets to Indians with measles in it. And so when we can't even fix our own shit, how the fuck are we ever going to unite? That's how I see it, man. I love y'all. 30-minute video, fucking long ass rant, but I just don't know how many more videos I'm going to make. I don't know how much more shit I'm going to speak, because I'll be there. I'll be out there with all y'all. But it's coming, man. What's coming is coming. And we can't change our own ways as Democrats. I can see it within my own chamber of people that we don't change. We're not changing. We're not. You know that old saying, if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. That's what we're doing. We're going to create us versus them no matter what, because we're always doing what we always fucking did. Anyway, love y'all. Have a great day.